Hi, my name is Ellie, and in this video, I will be explaining the solution to problem number 739, daily temperatures on Leet code. So let's first try to read the question and understand it. Given an array of integers named temperatures that represents the daily temperatures, return an array called answer such that answer index I is the number of days you have to wait after the ith day to get a warmer temperature. If there is no future day for which this is possible, keep at answer index I as 0 instead. Now let's see how this example that they've given us makes sense. So this right here is a representation of the array called temperatures that is given as input. And this is the array called answer, which is the array we are going to return as our answer to the problem. One thing to note here is that I refer to the answer array as output in the code, and I'm sorry for the confusion. If I say either answer or output array, I'm referring to the same one, the array we will be returning at the end of the code. In the code, the actual name of the array does not matter as long as we keep it consistent. So if we start off from the very first index, 0, if we wait for 1 day, we will get a temperature that is 1 degree higher, warmer than the day 0. So that's just 1 day of waiting. That's why we are going to put 1 in index 0 of answer. Now, if we start in index 1, we have to wait 1 day in order to get a warmer day than day 1. So that's also 1. And if we go to day 2, if we wait 1 day, the temperature is colder. And if we wait another day, the temperature is still colder. And remember, we are comparing to day 2 right now. And compared to day 2, 72 degrees is colder. So if we wait another day, we get 76 degrees, which is finally warmer than 75. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 days of waiting, which is why we have 4 right here. Now, if we look at day 3, if we wait 1 day, we get a temperature that's lower, another day higher. So we are waiting 1, 2 days. That's why we have 2 right here. And that is how the pattern goes on for the rest of the elements. Now let's look at our code. First, we will make an array called answer that is of the same length of the temperatures array. Then we will create a for loop in which the counter I runs from 0 until it is less than the length of the temperatures array. Then we will create another for loop within our first for loop in which the counter j runs from I this time until it is less than the length of the temperatures array. The counter j starts at I and iterates until the end of the array because we only need to compare the temperature, the day's temperature, to the days that are after it, not before it. Now, inside the nested for loop, we will create an if statement. If temperature index j is less than temperatures index I, we will store the number of days that have passed since the ith day in the output array. J minus 1 will give us the days that have passed since the ith day. Then we will break from the for loop. And this process will repeat until the answer array is filled. And at last, we need to return the output array. And now let's check if this code is correct. So we have gotten an accepted answer from our run code. And if we submit it, it has been accepted right here. Success. So this is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching.